Okay, let's talk about what we're going to do now. Years ago, not that many years ago, but a few years ago, I went out and bought this snapper. The guy I bought it from said always cranks on the second pull. And he was right, mostly. Once in a while it won't. And I think what happens is if you've been running it and you cut it off and you go to crank it and you don't do it right, it'll get flooded. And then it won't crank until it cools down. And so that's what's going on here right now. It's not wanting to crank, and I've learned from past experience the best thing to do is walk away from it, let it cool down, then come back and it'll crank like normal. So while I was waiting, yesterday I got the tire fixed on that tractor that's sitting up the road there that I gave to Bobby. And I was thinking, well, I could take my tractor and get Bill. Bobby's sick, by the way, so he's out of the picture for the time being. But Bill's back from Florida, coming back today, and I was thinking, well, Bill could sit up on the tractor and steer it, and I could pull it with my tractor, and we could bring it over here. And I put a street light on that tree over there, and I mowed that area under the tree, and I thought, well, that tractor would look good sitting right there till Bobby gets to a place where he can come work on it. But the seat is rusted off that tractor. You can see here what it looks like. This is where the bolt should be. And I was thinking, I went down there and looked around, and I had the barrel top that Bill cut out the other day to make his burn barrel. And I was thinking, well, I could take this plastic cover off of there, take this barrel top, set it right here and weld it, and then trim it to fit, cut it down and bend it over, make a new bottom on that seat, and then we could sit it up there. And I've got another pad like this down there. We could take that pad that I got that's a little more padded than this, and then there'd be a seat on there that Bobby could either use or he could buy a new one later if he wanted to spend the money. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get this little plastic vinyl seat off of here so it won't catch on fire or get melted when I start welding on this. And we'll get the grinder and the welder, and we'll do a little quick fabricating and see if we can't repair that seat. That way, when Bill's ready to help me or anybody else that wants to steer the tractor, they'll have something to sit on so we can move that thing out from where it is. I guess I could just cut that piece of stuff there, because I doubt if he's going to be putting that back on. Well, can y'all see me? Did I aim you in the wrong direction? By the way, I still want to do a video. I have that camera thing that I talked about a little bit that's supposed to turn and aim my camera. I still want to make a video on that, but I've actually been pretty busy lately, and I've been busy doing real stuff, so I haven't had time to do some of that other interesting stuff. I mean, I think it would be interesting to do kind of a review of that piece of camera equipment. Some people like that sort of thing. I haven't really had time to sit down and play the banjo much. I've been grading and moving gravel and raking and digging and putting in pipes in the ground for water drainage and all kind of stuff like that. This thing's been on here so long, it's not really wanting to give up the ghost thing, I think. Need a sharper knife than that one. This one didn't sharpen. My leather man gets used a lot. Sometimes it gets pretty dull before I get around to sharpening it. So I have to make time to do that at some point too. I've been thinking a little bit about what I'm going to be doing soon. I've got a lot of cleanup to do in here, but I'm wanting to get back to this of taking that motor that I've got for the Rambler, Todd built. I'm getting it in the Rambler before hot rod season comes around. It's February now, and there's not a whole lot going on as far as car shows, but I'm already aware that spring and summer is around the corner, and there's going to be car show activity coming along here before too long, so it'll be fun to change directions and work on getting that motor and that Rambler for a while. Once I get all this other stuff done and out of the way, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, make good video too. Just get me some more, maybe I'll just make some more cuts. These little knives, like this one, they're usually sharper than the one in my hip pocket. There's a tractor seat for you. Alright, let's see what we can do with this thing. Tell you, Bobby don't get well, I'll have his tractor fixed before he knows what's happening here. This wouldn't be a bad thing. Like that. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind too much if I fixed it a little bit. Everything I do, one less thing that needs to be done. It's going to be really tempting once I get it rolling to take the spark plugs out and squirt a little motor oil down in the piston and spin the motor over and see what it feels like, sounds like. I might just use the stick welder on that. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, I might use my stick welder on that. I was sort of thinking about burying this line out to here. I might still do that while I'm messing with this stuff. I need to redo this plug too. Not plugged in right now. Stuck here. Plug her in. Wonder what Rusty Acres is doing today. Oh, that's right, he's sleeping because he works all night. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Gently weld that right there. Let me go turn the breaker on and get my helmet on. It's not real thick metal, but hopefully I can do a little welding on there without burning it up. We'll find out. Sometimes it's easier to try it than it is to give up and make other arrangements. Welding in my shorts and my shirt sleeves. That's how the real pros do it. cord metal is a lot better than the barrel metal. Barrel metal just disintegrating. So, cut this off. I'll get my small welder over here. Use it instead. Alright, where's my grinder? I had my grinder with the wire wheel on it the other day. So I could just use the one I got. Might get enough of a scratch on that little weld stick. Let's try it. I wonder where I put my grinder too. It was around here the other day. There's a wire wheel on it. Things just disappear on me. Seems like. That works better. I like it welder. I like it better than the one I had. Let's see if that's going to hold. I didn't grind it much. Usually they work better as well. You really off the grind them clean, but sometimes I make a dirty weld and get away with it because I can. Might be better off looking at me from a different angle. That won't work. How about from right there? I mean, that'll work. I think you can see what I'm doing. Pretty good for me. Well, they don't usually look that good. A new welder makes a difference, eh? It really does. Alright. What do we need to do here? Well, we could I know we're going to have to bend this thing over, and to do that we're going to have to cut it. So let's take this off. Maybe we want to weld it over here a little bit more while we can, where we can, before we start shaping it. Now I think we need to cut it like here. We need to split it so we can bend it over. So I'm just going to do that right here. These sparks hurt. I don't know why I didn't put it on sooner. I forgot I had it, maybe. The whole idea of this shirt is to keep them sparks from burning my arms when they hit me like that. It'd be good. It'd be a real good thing, I think. Yeah, it'd be a real good thing. Bless my heart. I'm pretty sure somebody out there saying put your hood down too, so you won't get your eyeballs set on fire. Probably a good idea too. Well, there goes black. Yeah, baby, that'll work. I bet you ain't the first farmer that's ever welded up an old tractor seat. Oh, sure. That'll work. Just grind that and grind the other side and weld those 2 points together. We might have enough on it. Have that be a temporary cracker sheet. Put a little weldage on that. See what we think. Now keep in mind, this don't have to be perfect. All it has to do is sit on there. So, see, I should be able to make a hole there. Put that other cushion on top of that, and somebody could sit on that enough for us to ride it out from over there, pull it. Somebody could sit on it and steer it, and suppose I could tack these sides down so nobody don't get no splinters in their hands, like right here. I could pull that down and tack it. Yes. I don't know if it's gonna hold or not. It looks ugly. Alright, I got another spot here that we could pull down and weld, and if I could turn off that little splinter right there. Y'all still paying attention? Sure you are. Get two spots, two welds for the price of one there if I do this right. Yeah, this other side popped up. I don't think that matters much. Let's call it good. I'll just tell him not to put his hands on it. See what I can find for a bolt to put in the bottom of the seat. I'm gonna go cut y'all off while I look for a bolt. Be right back. Oh, I might get lucky and the lawnmower might crank now that it's been sitting a while. I'm gonna go dump that dirt out and I'll be back. I was thinking a little more welding on this seat and I'd be not too ashamed of it. So do a little more welding. I can tell by the way the sun is going behind the trees there that it's almost going to be putting time pretty quick here. I need to trade off my cowboy hat from my other hat. I'll do it. Wire it is back there. Made a bigger mess in here today than I thought I was gonna, but oh well, these things happen. A little short screw, and I drilled a hole just big enough to thread this screw down into the hole, and I got a nut for it and a washer. So I'm gonna mosey across the road over there and see if that washer is big enough for us to put that on there without it slipping back through. There we go. And we'll see if we can get that seat on there. Now see, now I get Bill or Bobby or somebody to come over. They can sit on that and steer it, and we can pull it to wherever we want it to go. That is a beautiful thing. Oh, the joy.